It's a special night here at Hamilton Southeastern High School tonight. Not only will the 7th-ranked Lady Royals take on the 5th-ranked Lady Wildcats of Lawrence North, it is also the pink game, as it will be in honor of the K. Yao Cancer Fund in partnership with the V Foundation, as the Lady Royals raise money for cancer research. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Lady Royals basketball on Audio Sports Online. My name's Brian Scott. Glad you could join us tonight for what should be a fantastic basketball game between number 7, Hamilton Southeastern, and number 5, Lawrence North. Before we have our varsity game, though, we will have the junior varsity game as the JV ladies take the court to take on the JV Wildcats. And let's go ahead and give you our starting lineups for this junior varsity contest. For the Lady Wildcats of Lawrence North, the JV coach is Jermel Owens, starting at a guard in what's basically going to be a 3-guard lineup is a 5'2" junior Danette Swift. At the other guard is a 5'2" sophomore Tanise Woods. At guard, a 5'5" junior Ika Heath. At forward, a 5'6" sophomore Adaja Burst. And at center, a 5'6" junior Daja House. So once again, for the Lady Wildcats, it will be Swift, Woods, and Heath in the backcourt, and up front, Burst and House. Those are the starting five for Jermel Owens' Lady Wildcats. For Hamilton Southeastern, the JV coach is Scott Richards. He will have a very familiar lineup that has worked pretty well for Coach Richards here. At a guard will be a 5'5" freshman, Katie Myers. At guard, a 5'5" freshman, Alexa Jenkins. At guard, 5'9" freshman, Caitlin Clements. At forward, a 5'8" freshman, Anna Murling, and the other forward is a 5'11" freshman, Elena Adejua. So once again in the backcourt, it is Myers, Jenkins, and Clement. And up front, Murling and Adejua. Those are the starting 5 for the Lady Royals junior varsity squad of Hamilton Southeastern. Lady Royals JV squad currently being introduced at this moment. You'll notice the coaches are wearing pink. If it shows up halfway decently on your monitor, it does tend to get a little bit washed out here as we get ready for this contest. But all the coaches are wearing pink, and come varsity contest time, all the players will be in the pink uniforms. But for the JV contest, the Royals will be in the home whites, and the Lady Wildcats will be in the road reds. As we get ready for Hamilton Southeastern basketball on Audio Sports Online, pull up a chair. Hope you enjoy tonight's contest, as it will be Elena Adejua jumping center against Daja House. Royals will be moving left to right as you look on your monitor. And we are ready for basketball as we get the preliminaries over with. Again, a lot of pink here will be here tonight. And while the JV squad is not wearing the pink uniforms, all of the ladies wearing the pink socks for this pink night here at Hamilton Southeastern. Adejua is ready. House is ready. And we're ready for basketball. Ball's in the air, and it's controlled by the Lady Wildcats. They'll have the first possession. Taking the ball at the top of the key is Tanise Woods. She is guarded by Katie Myers. Gets around a screen by Ika Heath. Swings left side to Danette Swift. Swift guarded by Alexa Jenkins. Goes right side back to Woods. That was the Daja Burst. She gives to Woods. Woods' shot from just inside the arc is no good. Jenkins with a rebound. And here comes Southeastern. Nice feed by Katie Myers to Caitlin Clement, but her shot is long. Ball is tipped and controlled by Adaja Burst of Lawrence North. Just underway here in the junior varsity contest on Audio Sports Online. Danette Swift with the basketball will hand it off and come near side. Here is Tanise Woods, and she hits the 3 from the wing. First points of this contest belong to the Lady Wildcats of Lawrence North, and it's a 3 from the wing. Katie Myers looking to get around Caitlin Clements. She loses the basketball, and it'll be tied up by Danette Swift. The possession error will favor Hamilton Southeastern, and Anna Murling will take the ball side out on the near sideline. Murling finds Katie Myers between the circles. Katie with a left-hand dribble. Looks, gives it up to Alexa Jenkins. Jenkins around Myers. Shot from just in front of the left elbow is up and good by Alexa Jenkins. Nice move, get around the screen and pops the shot from just in front of the left elbow. And now on the entry pass down low, it goes out of bounds and will belong to Hamilton Southeastern. 3-2, Lawrence North with the lead. 4:39 left to go opening quarter. Hamilton Southeastern with the basketball, and they'll look over a full court press. Katie Myers gets the basketball, guarded by Danette Swift. Reverses her dribble and will bring it up the far sideline. Myers stops, gives it to Caitlin Clements. Her shot off the side of the rim, no good. And the rebound is controlled by Lawrence North. Driving left of the lane is Denise Wood. She can't get the shot to drop, but she's going to earn a trip to the foul line. It's the first foul of the contest. Goes against Hamilton Southeastern. Caitlin Clement with her first foul, first team foul against Southeastern. And Denise Wood, whose three is the extent right now of the Wildcats scoring, is at the line. And she hits the first of two. One more for Woods. This JV Wildcat team, very experienced. A lot of juniors on this team. Second free throw, that's off back iron, no good. Adedua with a rebound. And as she tries to outlet to Katie Myers, it's poked out of bounds by Swift, but it'll remain in the hands of Hamilton Southeastern as Anna Muirling will take it out in front of the Royals bench. 4-2, the Wildcats with the lead as Katie Myers will bring it up against Danette Swift and gets it into the front court. Myers, baseline, puts it out to Elena Adedua. Her shot hits the bottom of the rim. It's tied up underneath as Alexa Jenkins and Adaja Burse both get their hands on it, and this time the possession arrow favors Lawrence North. 4:08 remaining in this opening quarter of play. The Lady Wildcats with a 2-point lead. Southeastern traps at the midcourt stripe, and Woods looking to dribble out of it, falls to the court, but will have a whistle and a foul called against Southeastern. Anna Muirling will be called for her first personal foul, second team foul against the Lady Royals, as Adaja Burse will take it side out from the near sideline. She'll throw it into Denise Woods. Woods, left side back to Burse, over to Swift. Swift will go back to Burse and leave it off to Woods. Woods free throw line gives it to Swift. Swift, nice little stutter move, gets it to the right side, puts the shot up. No good, and we'll have a foul called against Lawrence North. This will be their first personal foul. And I'll go against Danette Swift. That's her first, team first. 3:44 remains in the opening quarter, 4-2. Lady Wildcats as Royals break the press. Here comes Alexa Jenkins, right side, lays it off glass. Can't get the bucket to fall, but she'll earn a trip to the free throw line. This will be the second foul against the Lady Wildcats. And it goes to Deja House. Her first, team second, Alexa Jenkins with 2. First free throw misses well to the right. Even Alexa smiling at that one as she missed badly. And she'll have one more free throw. So far, Alexa's mid-range jumper, the only points for the Lady Royals. Her second free throw is good. She has all 3 of Southeastern's points. It's 4-3 in favor of Lawrence North. Right side, they get the ball to Burse. Burse into the corner, stolen away by Elena Adedua. Adedua to Muirling. Muirling will stop right side. Katie Myers thought about the 3, drives in the lane and puts up the mid-range shot. It's no good. Rebound is finally gathered in by Anna Muirling, and a whistle will stop play as the foul will go against Lawrence North. Adaja Burse will record her first personal, team third. And Alexa Jenkins will take the ball at the out baseline. Katie Myers on the inbounds play, shot from the left elbow is no good. Rebound by House. And Lawrence North will take it up the court. And it's stolen as the entry pass to Ika Heath is stolen by Caitlin Clements. As she tried to get it to Anna Muirling, though, the pass is stolen back. And Lawrence North will get another possession. Burse finds Swift. back over to Burse. 2:48 remains in the first quarter. Denise Woods from just in front of the free throw line. It's no good. Rebound controlled by Elena Adejwa. She finds Katie Myers. Royals trail by 1. 2:37 now left in first quarter. Alexa Jenkins has the ball go through the wickets, and Denise Woods comes up with it. Turnover gives the ball back to the Lady Wildcats, up by 1. Here is Swift, long-range three, off glass and in. Danette Swift using the glass, gets it to rattle and drop, and as Caitlin Clements gets the inbound pass, the Royals find themselves trailing 7-3. Here's Alexa Jenkins, her shot no good. Murling with a rebound, back to Jenkins. Jenkins drives, lays it off the glass, can't get it to fall, but she'll head back to the line. So far for Lawrence North, their 2 field goals are both from beyond the arc. And Alexa Jenkins owns all 3 of the Royals' points, and she's back at the line shooting 2. That foul went against Adaja Burse, her second, team foul number 4. Substitutions after this free throw, as Jenkins misses the first. Megan Whitty will come in. She'll come in for Anna Muirling, and Adaja Burse leaves, and Nashawn Clay is in for Lawrence North. 7-3, Lady Wildcats with the advantage, as Alexa Jenkins will have one more free throw at the line. And she splits the free throws much like she did the first time, and it's 7-4 for the Lady Wildcats. 2 minutes left in this first quarter. Trapp comes in the corner, dribbling through it and then losing the basketball is Danette Swift. Alexa Jenkins with the steal, drives right side of the lane, puts the shot up. Once again, Alexa Jenkins headed to the line. So right now, Alexa Jenkins, all of the Lady Royals offense at this time. And the foul will go against Denise Woods. That's her first. 15 foul against Lawrence North. And Jenkins at the line to shoot 2. This time she hits the first. So Alexa getting her free throw practice in during game time, as she is with her 6th attempt. This one misses. She splits free throws again, 3 of 6 from the line. And Hamilton Southeastern trails 7-5 with 1:45 left to go first quarter. Woods will give it to Swift. And Swift will back it up to the center jump circle and direct traffic as Clay goes through the lane. Goes right side back to Woods, guarded by Alexa Jenkins. 1:30 left first quarter, 7-5. Lawrence North with the basketball in the 2-point lead. Woods, left side. Swift thought about the 3, gives it back to Woods. Woods will give it to Nashawn Clay. Clay back over to Swift. Good defense by the Lady Royals as Denise Woods drives left side, gives it back to Clay. Clay back to Woods. Woods' 3 is off the front of the rim. Long rebound is finally controlled by Ika Heath, and she'll put it up and in. Ika Heath gets the bucket, and as we go under a minute left in the first quarter, a whistle, and I believe Alexa Jenkins might have a scratch, so they're going to have to put a Band-Aid on that. In the meantime, Anna Muirling will come in with 58 seconds remaining in this first quarter, and Lawrence North with a 9-5 lead. Megan Whitty will trigger the inbounds, gives it to Katie Myers, but it's stolen away by Danette Swift, and her shot from about 10 feet out is good. Swift with 5. It's a 6-point Southeastern trails as Anna Muirling is into the front court. Left side to Megan Whitty. Whitty down into the corner off of Caitlin Clements' hands. Ball's loose on the floor, and we'll have a tie-up between Caitlin Clements and Ika Heath, and the possession arrow favors Southeastern with 39.3 seconds left, and Southeastern trailing by 6, 11-5. Anna Muirling to trigger the inbound from the sideline. Still looking. Finds Katie Myers. Myers, top of the key, left side. Caitlin Clements back to Myers. Stolen away by Danette Swift. Swift down the right side of the lane, throws up a layup. Misses everything, but she's going to earn a trip to the line as the foul will go against the Lady Royals. Katie Myers will be called for her first personal, only the third team foul against Southeastern. And with 30.8 seconds left, Danette Swift is at the line with 2 free throws. Swift with 5 points here in the early part of this game. Misses the first free throw off the back rim. Natalia Eldridge will come in, as will Dysalja Linton and Shea True. So Deja Linton now in. Meanwhile, Danette Swift with 1 more free throw. Second free throw, that's also off the back iron, but getting the rebound, and the putback was Deja Linton. The shot's no good, and we'll have a whistle stopping play, and a foul will go against Lawrence North. It'll be their 6th team foul. Shea True with her first. And the Royals will be shooting free throws on the next Lawrence North team foul. 26 seconds remain in the first quarter. Muirling to Adedua. Adedua to Megan Whitty, and Whitty into the front court. Megan almost loses it, and it will go out of bounds, as they'll say Megan never established possession, never established herself back in. And the turnover will give the ball back to Lawrence North with 12 seconds remaining. Not 8 seconds remaining as they go up top. This is Nashawn Clay, right side to Swift. Here comes the trap on the sideline. 1 second, and with 1.1 seconds remaining on the clock for the first quarter, a whistle will stop play, and a foul's going to go against the Lady Royals. And it will go against Caitlin Clement. That'll be her second, team foul number 4. They get the ball into Swift. Swift at the buzzer will not get it to fall as she goes over the rim, and that's the end of the first quarter of play. First quarter in the junior varsity contest sees the Lady Royals trailing the Lady Wildcats from Lawrence North by the score of 11-5. This is Lady Royals basketball on Audio Sports Online. I want to thank Reynolds Farm Equipment for being a proud sponsor of Hamilton Southeastern Athletics and Lady Royals basketball. Don't forget, they know their equipment, and they are a proud supporter of their community. Visit them on the web at reynoldsfarmequipment.com. Brian Scott back at Hamilton Southeastern High School junior varsity contest before tonight's matchup between number 7 Hamilton Southeastern and number 5 Lawrence North. As we get ready to begin quarter number 2, the Lady Royals found themselves trailing as Chelsea Maxey now in. Mariah Trisky and Alicia Goad, as we saw Chelsea Maxey in the previous one. So wholesale substitutions. Brittany Goggins, Kaylee Hubenthal, Mariah Trisky, Alicia Goad, and Chelsea Maxey. Foul was called on the play against Brittany Goggins. And 2 free throws are coming at the line as Nashawn Clay misses the first of 2. So already a whole wholesale set of changes here for Coach Richards. Second free throw on its way. Clay hits that one. She splits them, and Lawrence North sees their lead improve to 7 at 12-5 as Brittany Goggins brings it into the front court. Left side, Kaylee Huppenthal around a Maxwell screen. Kaylee drives the lane, lays it off glass, and Kaylee Huppenthal has her first points to make it 12-7. Driving and throwing it underneath and tying it up is Chelsea Maxey with Deja House. As driving baseline was Natalia Eldridge. And the possession error will favor Southeastern. Trisky to trigger the inbounds. Looking, finds Brittany Goggins. Goggins loses it briefly, finds Mariah Trisky. Trisky back to Goggins. Goggins going to have to get it over the timeline quickly, which she does. Right side, this is Alicia Goad around a Maxwell screen in the lane, lays it up. It's off the side of the rim, tied up underneath. Lawrence North will try to get the rebound as Ika Heath had the ball on the floor. Mariah Trisky ties it up, and now the possession error will favor Lawrence North. 5:12 remains in the first half. Lawrence North with a 12-7 lead. Alexa Jenkins with all 5 points for Hamilton Southeastern in that first quarter. And Kaylee Huppenthal has the only points for the Royals here to begin the second quarter. 12-7 is our score as Deshaun Clay gives the basketball up to Danette Swift, guarded by Kaylee Huppenthal. Left side, back to Clay. Up top, this is Natasha Eldridge. That was Deja House. She will give the ball up to Ika Heath. Heath drives left side of the lane, throws it off the side of the rim. No good. Putback is also no good by Eldridge. And the ball will go out of bounds. They'll say it went off of a Wildcat, and it will belong to Hamilton Southeastern. Denise Woods back in for Coach Jermail Owens' Lady Wildcats. She will give Danette Swift a breather. Swift with 5 points for Lawrence North in that first quarter as Mariah Trisky just able to get the ball in. She gives it to Goggins. Goggins loses it briefly and picks it back up and brings it into the front court. 12-7, Lawrence North with the lead, 4:25. As Huppenthal drives baseline, gives it to Trisky to Goggins. Goggins guarded by Denise Woods, drives baseline, throws it back to Trisky. And Trisky will give it up to Huppenthal. Huppenthal directing traffic with a right-hand dribble guarded by Natasha Eldridge. Drives baseline, tries to get it to Trisky, but throws the ball away as it's taken by Heath. Here comes Lawrence North the other way, and a steal by Huppenthal. She gives it to Goad. Goad loses it as the ball is still loose in the Royals front court. Finally chased down by Gold to Trisky. Trisky's shot is up. It's no good. Denise Woods with a rebound. Woods will bring it into the front court and set up the offense. 3:35 remain in this first half. Lawrence North with a 12-7 lead. Woods loses it, but Nashawn Clay is there. She'll drive right side, give it up to Eldridge. Eldridge over to Woods, and Woods to Clay. Clay looks to put it up, and right there was Kaylee Huppenthal. They'll call it a held ball, and the possession arrow favors Southeastern. Deja Linton comes in. She'll take over for Deja House, and leaving is Nashawn Clay. And we will see who they brought in as Huppenthal gets the inbound. She finds over on the near side is Kayla Williams, who's now in for Southeastern. Mariah Trisky comes away with a basketball, and she has her first points. And the lead's been cut to 3. 12-9, Lawrence North with the basketball and a 3-point lead. 2:49 left to go first quarter. Getting around a screen and giving the ball up to Deja Linton as she was looking down in the low blocks to give it off to Natasha Eldridge and throws the ball away. Danette Swift will return. She'll come in for Natasha Eldridge. 2:45 remains first half. And the Lady Wildcats up by 3, but the Lady Royals have the basketball as Alicia Goad will bring it into the front court. Goad tied up by Swift and finds Huppenthal. Double team comes. Huppenthal is tripped. And we'll have a whistle and a foul against Lawrence North, and that's going to send Huppenthal to the line for the 1-and-1. Foul goes against Deja Burst. That's her third, 17 foul against the Lady Wildcats, and Kaylee Huppenthal at the line to shoot a pair, or shoot the 1-and-1, I should say. This is the 17th foul. Kaylee with a bucket here in the quarter, her 2 points, and at the line. First free throw clangs around, and she gets it to fall. She'll get the bonus. Nashawn Clay back in. She will come in for Tenise Woods. Free throw here by Huppenthal can cut the deficit to 1, as the Lady Royals have been down by as much as 5. Second free throw is good as Huppenthal converts both. 12-11. Lady Wildcats with the lead in the basketball. Driving down the middle of the lane was Danette Swift. She loses the basketball. Trisky comes away with it, gives it to Goad. Alicia to Brittany Goggins. Goggins pumps the three off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Clay. Clay will take it right side, throws up the layup from after traveling down the right side of the lane, and she will earn a trip to the free throw line as the Lady Royals commit their 6th personal foul, as Alicia Goad commits her first personal. So the next team foul by the Lady Royals will put the Wildcats in the bonus. Nashawn Clay at the line shooting 2, hits the first. She now has 2 points, all of it coming, both of them coming from the free throw line. She'll have one more. Clay with the second free throw is good. She has all 3 of the Wildcats' points here in the quarter, and the Wildcat lead is back to 3. And as Trisky tries to put the ball inbounds, it'll be knocked away by Ika Heath, and the Royals will maintain possession. Trisky to inbound once again. And she'll find Kayla Williams. Williams into the front court for the Royals to Huppenthal. Huppenthal left wing, looks for a Williams screen, gets one. And as we're going to have a reach in by Deja Linton, as Linton tried to steal it away from Huppenthal, she reaches in. And Huppenthal will be back at the line to shoot the 1-on-1. Kaylee with 4 points, 2 of 2 from the line. Huppenthal's first free throw off the back iron, no good. Williams with a rebound, and she's going to have it tied up, and the possession arrow will favor Lawrence North. Williams looked like she had possession, was trying to go up and was brought back down, but the officials say it's a held ball, and the possession arrow favors the Wildcats. They lead by 3 with 1:55 left to go first half. Danette Swift into the front court, guarded by Goad. Spins, drives right side, puts the ball up, traverses or back on the back flange, comes out, and here's Huppenthal to Goggins. Brittany right side, drives the lane, throws it off the glass, no good. Williams with a rebound, the putback is short, ball is loose, and Goggins cannot chase it down before it goes out of bounds, and the ball will go back to Lawrence North. Elena Dejua comes back after being out for a good bit of this quarter. Mariah Trisky will take a seat. 14-11, Lawrence North with the basketball, the 3-point lead. And 1:28 remaining in the first half as Nashawn Clay brings it into the front court. And Jamel Owens will call a timeout for Lawrence North. With 1:21 left to go first half, it's Lawrence North 14, Hamilton Southeastern 11. This is Lady Royals basketball on Audio Sports Online, brought to you by Reynolds Farm Equipment. Make sure you check them out on the web at reynoldsfarmequipment.com. Back in a moment. Brian Scott back at Hamilton Southeastern High School. Junior varsity contest with 1:21 left to go first half. And the Lady Royals trail Lawrence North by the score of 14-11. 5 points for Alexa Jenkins, all in the first quarter. Kaylee Huppenthal with 4 points in this quarter. So far for the Lady Wildcats, they have not made a field goal in this quarter. All 3 of their points in this quarter come courtesy of Nashawn Clay from the charity stripe. Lawrence North has the basketball. They get it into the hands of Clay. Clay, guarded by Goggins, loses it briefly, now gives it left side. Putting the shot up, blocked by Kayla Williams. as Deja Linton's shot was blocked, and we'll have a whistle stopping play. And they say the foul will go against Lawrence North. So we'll head to the other end of the court, as it is the 9th team foul against the Wildcats. And I believe it's going to go against Deja Linton. That'll be her second. And Kayla Williams is at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. 19 foul against Lawrence North. Free throw is up. That's too hard off the back iron. Adejua had it briefly, and then a tie-up between Adaja Burse and Kayla Williams. We'll give the ball to Southeastern on the alternating possession. 1:07 left to go first half. Inbound stolen almost out of midair. Good tops by Nishan Clay as they were trying to inbound to Brittany Goggins, and Clay climbed the ladder, but she knocks it out of bounds as Goad will trigger the inbounds now from the sideline, which will be an easier pass to Goggins. Goggins will step into a jumper. It's off the side of the rim, and Swift has the rebound for the Wildcats. Wildcats into the front court, left side to Clay. Under a minute left to go first half. Lawrence North leads 14-11. Clay tries to get it into the hands of Linton. Stolen away. Here's Kayla Williams. Drives right side. Too strong. Adejua with the putback. Can't get the bucket as the basketball rolls around the rim, but Elena is going to head to the line to shoot a pair. It's the 10th team foul, but this is a shooting foul. Foul will go against Nishan Clay. That's her first. And Elena at the line to shoot a pair. Elena scoreless so far. Her first free throw, too strong off the back iron. Substitutions as Deja House and Shea True enter. Adaja Burse and Deja Linton depart. Adejua with one more free throw can make it a 2-point game. And that one misses everything, but we have a whistle. And she missed everything, so the ball will go into the hands of Lawrence North. Lawrence North leads 14-11. Ball is almost stolen by Goggins, but a whistle and a foul will likely go against Brittany. That'll be the 17th foul, so we'll head to the other end to shoot free throws. Brittany Goggins with her second personal foul, 17th foul against Coach Richards' JV Royals, and Danette Swift is at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Swift with 5 points in the first half, all of them coming in the first quarter, is at the line. And she hits the first, she'll get the bonus. 37.6 seconds remain in the first half, 15-11 now. Lawrence North with the lead, and Swift with one more as she looks to convert the back end of the 1-and-1. That one's too strong off the rim. Adejua gets the tap and the rebound. She gives it to Goggins. Goggins left side to Huppenthal. Huppenthal was looking for a Williams screen, but Swift came out to help defense. Huppenthal right side to Goggins. Goggins drives, had Adejua open for a minute. Huppenthal thought about the three, drives left side, gives it to Williams. Williams from 10 feet shoots it over the rim, and Adejua will end up knocking it out of bounds, and the ball will go back to Lawrence North with 12.9 seconds remaining in the first half. And the Lady Wildcats up by 4. Full court pressure now applied by Southeastern. They get the ball in the hands of Danette Swift. Swift with 7 seconds goes left side, driving in the lane, and the whistle will stop, and they'll call double dribble against Ika Heath. Heath with the double dribble violation gives the ball back to Southeastern with 4.1 seconds remain. We heard Jamail Owen yell no fouls as it's a double bonus. Here's Alicia Goad, left side, throws it up. It would not have counted as Alicia couldn't get it out of her hands before the buzzer sounded, and that's the end of the first half of play. Hamilton Southeastern keeps Lawrence North scoreless from the field, but they'll still go to the locker room at the break, trailing by the score of 15-11. This is Lady Royals basketball on Audio Sports Online, brought to you by Reynolds Farm Equipment. Visit them on the web at reynoldsfarmequipment.com. Halftime of the junior varsity contest, and the Lawrence North Lady Wildcats lead Hamilton Southeastern by the score of 15-11. Brian Scott back with you at Hamilton Southeastern High School as we get ready for second half action in the junior varsity game. Before we have number 5 Lawrence North and number 7 Hamilton Southeastern in the varsity contest. Let's give you some quick stats. First for Lawrence North, leading all scores with 6 points is Danette Swift, 4 points for Denise Woods. Deshaun Clay has 3 points and 2 points for Ika Heath, and that's the extent of the scoring for the Lady Wildcats. Foul trouble only 1. Adaja Burst has 3 personals for Lawrence North. For Hamilton Southeastern, Alexa Jenkins has 5 points. She had all 5 of those in the first quarter. 4 points for Kaylee Huppenthal. All of those came in the second quarter, and 2 points for Mariah Trisky, and that is the extent of the Lady Royals scoring. Nobody in any serious foul trouble. Brittany Goggins and Caitlin Clements with 2 points each. Lawrence North 11-5 after the end of the first quarter. The Lady Wildcats could not get a bucket from the field in the second quarter, but they did make 4 free throws. And they lead Hamilton Southeastern 15-11 as we get ready for second half action. And tonight's pink game here at Hamilton Southeastern, the varsity team will be wearing the pink uniforms, all in support of the K. Yao Cancer Fund in partnership with the V Foundation, as this game for breast cancer research. They are selling baked goods out in the concourse just outside the gymnasium, and all of that to go for support of breast cancer research as we get ready for second half action. Final few seconds here of the halftime as Lady Royals come back out onto the court. And Lawrence North will have the basketball to begin the second half. It'll be Caitlin Clements, Elena Adedua, Anna Muirling, Alexa Jenkins, and Katie Myers starting 5 for Coach Scott Richards. And it will be Danette Swift, Denise Woods, Adaja Burst, Ika Heath, and Daja House, the starting 5 for Coach Jermail Owens, Lady Wildcats. And it is Lawrence North with the basketball, and the trap coming against the midcourt stripe by Hamilton Southeastern forces Denise Woods to step on that stripe, and that's technically an over in the back violation that gives the ball back to Southeastern. As Katie Myers has her pocket pick, but they're still trying to get the loose ball. This time they'll say it's a held ball, and the possession arrow favors Hamilton Southeastern. So defensively, Southeastern able to get Denise Woods put a foot on the midcourt stripe for the over and back violation. And now they'll have the basketball trying to cut into a 4-point Wildcat lead. Here's Muirling, right wing. Down low to Adedua, but Elena just simply couldn't squeeze the orange. It was a good entry pass by Anna Muirling, and I think Elena was looking that she had an easy bucket and just kind of alligator armed it in preparation to put the shot up and just forgot to hold on to the basketball. And the turnover gives the ball back to Lawrence North. Entry pass intended for Deja House. Instead, it was Ika Heath that got the basketball. She couldn't make the shot, and the Royals come away with it as Anna Muirling gets it to Alexa Jenkins. Jenkins will go right wing, feed Adedua down low, ball loose, and once again a held ball will mean that the Wildcats will have the ball in the alternating possession rule. 15-11 as we are 48 seconds into this third quarter. And that was what our score was at the break. Both teams with a couple of possessions, and no points result from either as Danette Swift, she will go down low. Ika Heath drives through the middle of the lane after the nice pass, and Heath has her 4th point. 17-11 as Caitlin Clements into the front court. She'll find Katie Meyer. Meyer, left-hand dribble, gets bumped, throws it up, looking for the whistle, doesn't get satisfaction. Rebounded by House, outletted to Swift as Alexa Jenkins back defensively tried to throw the loose ball back into play after tapping it away, but the ball will belong in the hands of Lawrence North, leading 17-11 with 4:40 left to go third quarter. Denise Woods on the inbound 3 is no good. Long rebound as Katie Myers gets the ball, and she'll be pushed from behind by Denise Woods. It'll be Woods' second personal foul, first team foul against the Lady Wildcats in the second half. Muirling with the inbound right in front of the Lawrence North bench, gives it to Katie Myers. Katie into the front court. Right side, Alexa Jenkins. Jenkins to Muirling. Anna with a basketball. Feeds to Caitlin Clements. Was high, and Denise Woods comes away with a steal. Woods with the basketball. Drives down the left side of the lane. Alexa Jenkins there to deny, but they'll get Alexa on the blocking foul. For Alexa, that's her first and the first team foul against Southeastern in the second half. And they'll call it a shooting foul for Woods. So Woods at the line to shoot 2. Woods is 1 for 2 from the line so far tonight. And the first one is in. She has 5 points. Substitutions as Clements and Muirling leave. Chelsea Maxey is in. And I believe that might be Anna Gritter. We'll have to see once she turns around. For Woods, second free throw is on the way. It is good. And it is indeed Anna Gritter. So Gritter into the game for the first time. And driving in the lane, putting up the shot, no good, was Katie Myers from just in front of the free throw line. And Lawrence North takes it back the other way, up by 8 with 3:53 left to go third quarter. They'll lob it down low to House. House backs it out to Swift. Swift, left side of the lane, throws it up, misses everything. It'll go out of bounds, and the ball will belong to Hamilton Southeastern. Lady Royals trail by 8 with 3:43 left to play in this third quarter. Myers will trigger the inbounds against full court press, gets it to Anna Gritter. Gritter with a right-hand dribble gets it up to Chelsea Maxwell. Maxwell back to Gritter. Gritter to Myers. Myers left side. Jenkins just in front of the three-point line. No good. Odedjua with a rebound. Shot no good. Second shot no good. Woods comes away with it. And now as Anna Gritter goes after the rebound, we'll have a whistle and a foul. And I believe we'll wait to see who they is. Woods slow to get up, but it might go against Woods. And if it does, it'd be her third. Now they're going to call it against Anna Gritter. So the first personal against Anna Gritter. Second team foul against the Royals. So it goes against Southeastern. And Lawrence North will have the basketball up by 8 with 3:16 left to go third quarter. Until Ika Heath's basket this quarter, Lawrence North had gone a stretch of almost 7.5 minutes without a basket from the field. But they still lead by 8. Left side, this is Denise Woods. Back up top to Burse. Burse down low, was looking for House. Ball gets away, and Southeastern has the basketball. Katie Myers into the front court. Katie right side, Jenkins to Odedjua. Odedjua up off the glass, and Elena has her first points of the game to make it a 6-point Lady Wildcat lead, 2:39. They get it down low. Heath's shot stays on the back iron and then finally falls through. Ika Heath with 6 points. And it's an 8-point Lawrence North lead. Gritter with the basketball from Myers. Guarded by Swift. Gets away from Swift. Tries to feed it to Odedjua, but it's poked away by Heath. Heath on the break. Down the side, down the lane. Cuts across. Shot no good. Odedjua with a rebound. She'll feed Gritter. And a Gritter this time in transition was looking for Chelsea Maxwell. But Chelsea couldn't hold on to the basketball, and it'll go back to Lawrence North. And head coach Scott Richards of Hamilton Southeastern will call a 30-second timeout with 2:06 remaining in this third quarter of play. It's Lawrence North 21, Hamilton Southeastern 13. This is Royals basketball on Audio Sports Online, brought to you by Reynolds Farm Equipment, a proud supporter of Hamilton Southeastern and a proud supporter of the community. Learn more at reynoldsfarmequipment.com. Brian Scott back with you at Hamilton Southeastern High School. Junior varsity contest between Lawrence North and Hamilton Southeastern. Ladies basketball before the main course tonight in the pink game, as number 7 Hamilton Southeastern will host number 5 Lawrence North. Lawrence North will have the basketball as Denise Woods brings it into the front court slowly. Left side to Burse. Burse to Nishan Clay, who is now into the contest for Lawrence North. She misses her shot, but the Wildcats get the basketball. Here's Clay from 3 from the right wing, and Nishan Clay now has 6 points, and the lead's now to double figures for the Wildcats at 11, 24-13. Katie Myers leaves it to Adejua. Adejua puts it up but can't finish the play, but it was a nice pass by Katie Myers as Adejua cutting to the hoop. But Adejua is going to go to the line to shoot free throws as she was fouled on the play. Nishan Clay picks up her second, and it's the second team foul against the Lady Wildcats. And Adejua is at the line to shoot a pair. Elena is 0 for 1 from the line. She does have a bucket here in the third quarter. First free throw is up, too strong off the back iron, no good. Megan Whitty now in, as is Kayla Williams for Maxwell and Myers, and Mariah Trisky waits at the scorer's table if Adejua can convert this second free throw. That's also off the back iron. Williams goes high for the rebound, but it goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Lawrence North. Now Mariah Trisky will come in for Elena Adejua. 24-13, Lawrence North with the lead in the basketball, and a minute 23 left to go third quarter. As Denise Woods brings it to the front court, she has 6 points. Woods right side to Clay. Double team comes. She throws it back to Woods. Just able to get out of that double team. Back to Clay. Clay between the circles, and a timeout called by Jamel Owens of Lawrence North. With a minute 5 left to go in the third quarter, the Lady Wildcats leading the Lady Royals in this junior varsity contest 24-13. This is Royals basketball on audiosportsonline.com. Want to remind fans all of our games that we broadcast via video on ASO are also available via our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, look up Audio Sports Online, and you'll see a full archive of all of our video contests that we broadcast on ASO. Post them on Facebook, send them via Twitter, share them with friends and family via email. It's all courtesy of Audio Sports Online. Also, I want to remind fans that you can listen or watch any of our broadcasts via our homepage, asoaudio.net, audiosportsonline.com, whatever your preference is. Go to Hamilton Southeastern, and you'll find all of our boys and girls games via either audio or video are available there. As we get ready to head back out on the court after the timeout for Hamilton Southeastern, Megan Whitty, Mariah Trisky, Kayla Williams, Alexa Jenkins, and Anna Gritter. Those are the 5 Lady Royals that take to the court. And Anna Gritter and Kayla Williams getting some instruction from Alexa Jenkins, as Gritter and Williams on the freshman team, I do believe. We saw them last Saturday make their first appearances. Ball into the hands of Elijah Burse, and Burse hits the 3, and it makes it 27-13. 51 seconds, Gritter to Megan Whitty. Whitty drives right side, guarded by Clay. Loses it briefly, gains control of it once again. Under 40 seconds left to go in the quarter. Whitty terminates her dribble, gives it to Gritter. Gritter guarded by Burse. Into the lane, finds Jenkins. Jenkins from in front of the three-point arc. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Heath. Heath for Lawrence North. Loses the basketball down on the court. Managed to get it back. Throws it out. Denise Woods' 3 is no good. Rebound will go off of a Wildcat. And with 16.9 seconds remaining, and Hamilton Southeastern trailing by 14, they'll have the basketball. Only an Elena Dejua field goal, the only scoring for Southeastern here in this third quarter. Left side, this is Gritter. She works on burst. 5 seconds remaining. Gritter to Trisky. Trisky to Gritter. 1 second, and they weren't paying attention to the clock. Trisky gave it back to Gritter. Gritter was trying to feed Jenkins on the right wing, but there just simply wasn't enough time. And the third quarter comes to an end. Hamilton Southeastern trails Lawrence North 27-13. Back with fourth quarter action in just a moment. This is Lady Royals basketball on Audio Sports Online, brought to you by Reynolds Farm Equipment, a proud supporter of Royals athletics and a proud supporter of the community. Visit them on the web at reynoldsfarmequipment.com. Back with fourth quarter in just a moment. Welcome back to Hamilton Southeastern High School. Brian Scott with you as we get ready for fourth quarter action. For the Royals to begin the fourth quarter, Anna Gritter, Alexa Jenkins, Megan Whitty, Kayla Williams, and Mariah Trisky. For the Lawrence North Wildcats, it'll be Danette Swift. She tried to get into the game and was unable to do so, but Ika Heath comes away with a steal. She'll throw it back out to Burse. And now we'll have a whistle and a 30-second timeout called by Jermail Owens. He evidently wanted Danette Swift in the lineup to begin the fourth quarter, but Swift was not swift enough to the scorer's table, if you'll pardon the pun. And they were forced to play without her to begin the first few seconds of the fourth quarter. As it was, Heath came away with a steal, but she couldn't complete the break. So the same five for the Royals, but Danette Swift will be on with Nishan Clay, Adaja Burse, Ika Heath, and Deja House. Those are and it will be Burse to trigger the inbound from the sidelines. And she'll give it to Clay. 27-13, we're just underway in the fourth quarter. Junior varsity contest. And here is Alexa Jenkins tying up Danette Swift, and the possession arrow will favor Lawrence North. It is the pink game tonight. You'll notice many of the Royals coaching staff all wearing the pink shirts, as are some of the members of the scorers table. And here's the ball stolen away by Alexa Jenkins. Ball loose still, and we'll have a tie-up, and this time the possession arrow favors the Royals. Denise Woods set to check back in. And she will come in. She will come in for Adaja Burse. Both teams with only 2 team fouls here as we begin the fourth quarter. Trisky with the inbound. And she finds Jenkins. Jenkins with the basketball. And now we'll have a whistle stopping play, and a foul, I believe, will go against Danette Swift. That would be her second, team foul number 3 against the Lady Wildcats. Jenkins will trigger the inbound right in front of Coach Richards and the Royals bench. And she lobs it into Kayla Williams, and as Williams gets the entry pass, she is immediately fouled by Deja House. House's second, team foul number 4 now against the Wildcats. And this time, Megan Whitty will trigger the inbound from the baseline. Whitty finds Williams on the entry pass, and Kayla Williams finishes it off nicely, her first points, but it's still a 12-point lead for Lawrence North. And now we'll have a whistle. They'll call a carrying violation on Swift. And the ball goes back to Hamilton Southeastern, looking to cut into this 12-point lead. 5:14 remains in the fourth quarter as Gritter gets the entry pass from the inbounds and brings it into the front court. Gritter leaves it off to Megan Whitty. Whitty, right side, Jenkins. Jenkins finds Gritter, ball fake, gives it up to Trisky. Trisky's three from the wing is on its way. That's too strong off the back iron. Williams saves it back into Gritter, and Gritter finishes it off. Anna Gritter with her first points, and it's now a 10-point Wildcat advantage. 4:46 remain in the fourth quarter. Clay left side to Swift. Swift directing traffic. Guarded by Gritter, gives it up to House. House guarded by Williams. Now Denise Woods guarded by Alexa Jenkins. Woods gives it up to Heath. Heath guarded by Trisky. Back to Woods. Woods will back it up near the center jump circle. And now makes a move and hands the ball to Clay. Clay drives right side. Nowhere to go with it. Throws it out to Woods. Over to Swift. Good defense by the Lady Royals. And now Clay has the basketball, as we can hear Coach Richards say pressure. Here comes Gritter on Swift. Swift drives, throws the ball up, and partially blocked by Gritter, but Anna's going to pick up foul number 2. Third team foul against Southeastern, and it's a shooting foul, so Danette Swift is at the line to shoot 2. Swift with 6 points, all of them in the first half. She is 1 of 4 from the charity stripe. And she'll have 2 here with 3:59 remaining in regulation. First free throw is up. It's good. Lawrence North led by 4 at the half, but outscored Southeastern 12-2 in that third quarter. To lead by 14, they lead by 13 now. They could push it back to 14 with this made free throw, which they do. Or excuse me, it's 29-17. It's a 12-point advantage. Weddy gives it to Trisky. Trisky to Jenkins. Jenkins shot long, goes out of bounds. It'll go off of the hands of Kayla Williams and belong to Lawrence North. Anna Murling back in. And she comes in for Megan Whitty. And before we resume play, we'll have a timeout on the court. With 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in regulation, it is Lawrence North 29, Hamilton Southeastern 17. This is Royals basketball on Audio Sports Online, brought to you by Reynolds Farm Equipment. Three minutes, 45 seconds remain in the junior varsity contest. To follow, number 5, Lawrence North, to take on the number 7th ranked Hamilton Southeastern Lady Royals in the pink game. Pink game, a benefit for the K-Yao Cancer Fund in cooperation, in partnership with the V Foundation. Kay Yao was a former North Carolina State University head women's basketball coach who unfortunately succumbed to breast cancer. Or not succumbed, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. And of course, North Carolina State with the late Jim Valvano, who died of cancer. So, pink shirts for the coaches. The varsity team will be wearing pink jerseys. The JV Royals wearing pink socks, and on the inbound play out of the timeout, they get the ball into the hands of Nashawn Clay, and she is fouled. And they said the foul went against Alexa Jenkins. That'll be her second, 14 foul. And Lawrence North will get into the front court. Throwing it underneath was Adaja Burst looking for Ika Heath, but it goes off of Heath's hands out of bounds, and the ball goes into hands of Southwestern. Southwestern trails by 12. Or excuse me, trails by more than that. Boy, I'm just not looking right tonight. It's 29-17. As it is a 12-point advantage in this junior varsity contest as Anna Gritter has the basketball. A 12-point advantage for Lawrence North. Jenkins with the basketball from the free throw line. Shot goes up off the glass, no good. Williams with the putback. It's short, but she'll head to the line to shoot free throws. Foul will go against Lawrence North's Ika Heath. That's her first 15 foul against the Lady Wildcats. And Kayla Williams at the line. She has 2 points. And that one is too strong off the back rim. Adaja Burst back in. She'll take over for Danette Swift. As we are 8 seconds from the midway point of the fourth quarter. And Williams with one more free throw. Second free throw, no good. Heath with a rebound for the Wildcats. Lawrence North with the basketball, still up by 12, halfway through the fourth quarter. Clay with the basketball, top to Burse. Burse with a right-hand dribble, guarded by Muirling. Gives it up to Woods. Woods up to Clay as they weave out in front. Now Clay reverses her dribble and retreats to the center jump circle, guarded by Alexa Jenkins. Still looking as the trap comes, and now they finally get the ball in the hands of Adaja Burse. Guarded by Gritter. Gritter trying to use the sideline, and good job by Gritter as that forces a bad pass by Burse. Jenkins with the basketball into the front court to Trisky. 2:22 remains in the fourth. Trisky from just in front of the free throw line. Shot is off the side of the rim. Ball is loose, but they'll say it went off of Clay of the Wildcats, and the ball goes back into the hands of Hamilton Southeastern. Elena Adedua, Caitlin Clements, Katie Meyer all return for Coach Richards, leaving her Anna Gritter, Mariah Trisky, and Kayla Williams. Danette Swift comes back in for Coach Jermaine Owen. She takes over for Adaja Burse. 29-17 remain our score. They throw the ball in to Clement. Clement to Meyer. Meyer to Muirling. Muirling shoots and scores. Hannah Muirling with her first 2 points. And it's a 10-point Wildcat lead. Danette Swift up the near sideline. Drives, lays it off for Daja House. Shot no good. Dedua with the rebound. She finds Katie Myers. Myers into the front court. Gives it to Muirling. Anna. Double team comes, but she gives it back to Katie Myers. Myers drives. Wants to give it to Dedua. Instead has to go back out to Muirling. Muirling picks up her dribble. Left side to Myers. Myers drives and travels. She had the idea that she wanted to go to Adedua down in the low blocks, but Adedua had started to move up to the high post. And that caught Myers by surprise, and she drug the pivot foot. 29-19 remain our score. They get the ball into Heath. Heath takes it to the hoop. Too strong. Rebound underneath, and traveling is called against Nishan Clay, as she got trapped underneath the basket and drug a foot. A 10-point Lady Wildcat lead with 1:27 remaining in this fourth quarter. Varsity game to follow here on ASO. Myers in the backcourt needs to get into the front court, and she will have to rely on a Coach Richards timeout because Hamilton Southeastern was not going to get it into the front court before the 10-second count. And the timeout is granted with 1:15 left to go in the fourth quarter, and the Royals trailing 29-19 against the Lawrence North Lady Wildcats junior varsity squad. Again, coming up, number 5, Lawrence North. Number 7, Hamilton Southeastern. The pink game here at Hamilton Southeastern High School, in what should be a very, very entertaining matchup. Royals have been very strong ever since the 2013 year started. After a pair of losses in the Hall of Fame Classic, they have been winning and beating opponents by nearly 30 points. Muirling will give it to Myers, and Myers will get it into the front court. Left side to Jenkins. Jenkins around an Adedua screen, finds Muirling. Muirling finds Adedua, coming back weak side. Back to Anna. Anna back to Elaine. Elena puts it up, puts it in. So Adedua with her second bucket. And it's now, the lead has been cut to single figures, 29-21. Swift with a basketball. Royals are going to have to foul, and Katie Myers does that. Myers with her second, team foul number 5. 45.2 seconds remain, an 8-point Lawrence North advantage. It is Caitlin Clement, Anna Muirling, Alexa Jenkins, Elena Adedua, and Katie Myers. That's the starting five for Coach Richards. They get it in, tried to get it into Wood, stolen away, knocked away by Muirling into the hands of Caitlin Clement. And as Clements drives to the hoop, she's going to be fouled on the shot and head to the free throw line. Ika Heath called for her second. Jamel Owen not in agreement with that, as he's going to ask the official about it. In the meantime, we'll have a timeout on the court. 41.8 seconds remain in regulation. Lawrence North leads Hamilton Southeastern 29-21. This is Royals basketball on Audio Sports Online, brought to you by Reynolds Farm Equipment, a proud supporter of Hamilton Southeastern Athletics, and a proud supporter of the community. Learn more at reynoldsfarmequipment.com. .8 seconds remain in this fourth quarter. Lawrence North, who held a 14-point lead after the end of three, now find themselves up by only 8 with 41.8 seconds remaining on the clock. But we'll be shooting free throws out of the timeout as Caitlin Clement was fouled by Ika Heath. And Clement, who has yet to score, will have 2 freebies with the clock stopped. Chelsea Maxey set to enter after this free throw. And the first one is good by Caitlin, her first point. Maxey will be coming in for Caitlin should Caitlin convert this free throw. That's too strong off the back iron. Coming away with it is Swift, and she's immediately fouled. 39.5 seconds remain, a 7-point Wildcat lead. It is the 16th foul against the Royals, and the second against Anna Muirling. Now Chelsea Maxey will enter, and Caitlin Clements will depart. It will be Ika Heath to trigger the inbound from the sideline. Stolen away by Anna Muirling. Muirling to Maxey. Maxey right side of the lane and can control the basketball. Good effort by Chelsea and a great job by Anna Muirling to steal the inbounds pass. But it goes back to Lawrence North. Deja Burst back in. She'll trigger the inbound from the baseline. Looking for Danette Swift. Still looking, finds Swift. Swift immediately fouled by Katie Myers. For Katie, that's foul number 3, but it's the 17th foul. We'll head to the other end of the court as the 1-and-1 will now be in effect for Lawrence North. 32.6 seconds remain in this fourth period of play. Maxwell leads. Caitlin Clements back in. And Anna Gritter is now in. She'll come in for Alexa Jenkins. Meanwhile, Danette Swift at the line for the 1-and-1. Swift 3 of 6 from the line. She has 8 points. The first free throw is good. Big free throw there for the Wildcats. It's an 8-point game. And one more as Swift cans them both. She's 4 of 4 from the line. She is responsible for all 4 of the points for Lawrence North as Myers finds Muirling. Muirling's pass to Adedua is poked away, and Lawrence North's Nashawn Clay is going to be fouled as the Royals able to make the foul in transition. Hannah Gritter will pick up her third, team foul number 8. And Clay is at the line for the 5th time tonight. She is 3 for 4. And now make it 4 for 5. Her only points from the field were a 3-point basket in the 3rd quarter. But it's a 10-point lead now for the Lady Wildcats with 22.2 seconds remaining. Clay with one more free throw. And she cans them both. An 11-point Lawrence North lead with 21 seconds remaining as Anna Gritter into the front court. Gives it to Muirling. Muirling with a dribble, step back, jumper on its way. Off the side of the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound. Looking for somebody to give it to. Finds Clements. Clements' 3 is good. Caitlin Clements with the 3. And now we'll have a quick foul on the inbound as it's an 8-point game, but only 3.5 seconds remain. And we'll head to the other end as the foul will be committed by Hamilton Southeastern on the inbound. Katie Myers with her 4th. It's the 19th foul, but Annette Swift is at the line where she is 4 for 4 in this 4th quarter. The Wildcats, like they were in the 2nd quarter, unable to make any points from the field. As the first free throw is good, but they've made 7 points here in this quarter, all of them for the free throw line, and they have yet to miss. Swift's 2nd free throw is good. She is 6 of 6 from the line in this 4th quarter. The lead's back to 10 as Gritter will get the ball. Final seconds will tick off, and Gritter will throw it up, hits the back iron. That will be the end of the junior varsity contest as Lawrence North defeats Hamilton Southeastern by the score of 35-25. Stay tuned. It is number 5, Lawrence North, number 7, Hamilton Southeastern. The varsity contest is up next, all right here on Audio Sports Online.